'Tis the season. Everyone likes to add a little extra charm to their home around the holidays. Bringing out seasonal decorations makes us take a fresh look at the space where we spend all our days. The shortening daylight makes us think about how to maximize comfort and joy in our homes. As well it should. We need a recurring chance to reevaluate our homes and what they're doing for us. And to me, this seems like a great time to dream a little bigger than holiday decor. While you're thinking about how to break a little brightness into your house for the season, let's think about how to improve it in the medium and long term. I'm going to spend the next 25 days sharing design insights in a short video on Instagram every day and repurposing them over here on the Mid-Mod Remodel podcast. So tune in every day to grab an episode of a few quick thoughts, inspirations, perspective, and mid-century pep this holiday season. I'm so excited to share it with you. And if you have ideas you'd like to hear more about, send me a DM on Instagram or write a review here on the podcast. Got something in mind you'd really like to hear about during these 25 days? Send me a DM on Instagram. All right, without further ado. Happy December! Here we are. It is the very first day of the month, and I'm kicking off an advent calendar of design. 25 days of video chats about mid-century design, theory, philosophy, practical tips, encouragement. Basically, I want to get you excited about updating, tweaking, improving on your home. Because 'tis the season. Put a hand wave in the comments if you've been decorating over the Thanksgiving weekend. I did, and it's part of my family tradition to do so. And when you do that, you start to move around the things in your house that are there all the time to make room for a few fresh items. The traditional things you put up, maybe something new you got. It's a time when we kind of take a fresh look, almost an opposite to spring cleaning, when we're thinking about where can we fit in a few more things than are normally here? Are we prepared for people to come visit, even just for an evening, for a meal, or to come spend a while? Hooray that we're not in quarantine anymore. Yay, vaccines. It's a great time to re-examine what's going on in your house. And if you have been looking for a way to tune up the mid-century vibe of your house, it's never easier than during the holiday decoration season to bring in some mid-century elements to your year. So even if this is my first pass artificial tree that I have. Can you look there? Yep, in there. Got the tree I built for myself out of parts. And there are plenty of places around the house. Add a wreath, add ornaments, things you can pull in, whether you do a traditional Christmas and you've got a bunch of ornaments from the past, you can bring in a few elements of mid-century, or you can do an entirely vintage MCM Christmas per your preference. There are so many options too. It's just so easy. There are low budget things at Target. You can find reproduction style ornaments and tchotchkes. You can start hunting estate sales and your local antique mall. If you're lucky, like I am, to have an antique vintage store in your town here in Madison, it's Rewind Decor. They are fantastic. I was just in there this weekend and they had a little collection of vintage holiday decor. And then I ended up buying some beautiful brass candlesticks that aren't particularly Christmassy in theme, but are on my mantle with some other items right now because they're so pretty. Basically, it's just a chance to refresh your house as it gets dark and cold and kind of grim outside. We need to create comfort and joy on the inside. And while you are thinking about how to bring more holiday spirit to your house, dream a little bigger. Use this time to think, where am I bumping my elbows against the wall? Where do I need more space? Where do I need more comfort, enclosure? Where would I like my house to be cozier? How is it working or not working for me as I go through my day-to-day life and as I host and have special occasions? I think you might worry that I'm going to talk to you about how to remodel your house this December. No, not in the next month, obviously. And you might be thinking, Della, I know what a kitchen remodel costs and I don't have that kind of money right now, nor do I have the time to take it on. That's just not going to happen. I want to reframe what we talk about because as an architect, I am often talking about big on full-scale home improvement, but I'm also talking about tweaking. I want to reframe the concept of home improvement from a posse of trucks rolling up in front of your house to just taking a few little things up a notch. Things you can do in a weekend. Things you can purchase. Honestly, that's one of the things I'll be talking about, the level of remodel you choose. really empowers you. And that's what I want to do. Empower you to feel like you can make changes to your house. Whether you're making something fast happen right now for short-term satisfaction, or planning something bigger, an actual, whether you're going to tweak your house, you're going to remodel your house, you're going to transform your house over the next decade. Making a plan now, starting now, is a wonderful thing to do because, there's a lead time on these things. So we're going to spend the next 25 days checking in every day. If you have questions, comments, particular things you'd like addressed, leave a comment. Let me know and I'll work it in. These are going to be somewhat spontaneous, but I will pop on every day and have a little chat at you here. This is on Instagram. And I'll just also repurpose this audio for the Mid-Mod Remodel podcast if that is your media of choice. I may bundle these into an email list series. If there's some interest in that, let me know in a comment or a direct message if you'd like that, and you can get a notification every day. Otherwise, just come back here to Mid-Mod Midwest Instagram account to find out what's on my mind and what should be on your mind about how to love your mid-century home a little more this December. I'm excited to get started, and I'll see you around.